Gina Gaffney and Ilona Carson.
Another chapter in the assault case against NASCAR driver Kurt Busch. Busch's Houston-based attorney says that Busch's ex-girlfriend is on an orchestrated campaign to ruin him. Rusty Hardin says that he has asked the judge to delay his findings on the case so that he can introduce evidence from new witnesses. Busch is accused of assaulting Patricia Driscoll in September. The case made headlines when Busch claimed that Driscoll was a trained government assassin. Today, Driscoll told Good Morning America that Busch attacked her once before.
Yeah, 2012 is a really bad year.
It's totally untrue. There's no evidence of it from anyone else. Quite frankly, she made that up to try to enhance the case she's making now.
Hardin claims Driscoll is pressuring NASCAR not to allow Busch to race in the Daytona 500 this weekend.
Now, Kurt Busch is far from the only high-profile client Rusty Hardin has represented. Our Melanie Lawson talked to Hardin about what sets him apart, starting with how he almost didn't become an attorney at all.
There used to be a trivia contest in the DA's office. What senior lawyer was rejected by 22 out of 23 law schools? It was I.
Fortunately, the 23rd SMU accepted him.
How did you know you'd be a good lawyer?
I didn't. I thought it's just something I wanted to be.
He spent 15 years in the Harris County DA's office, winning more than 100 cases before going into private practice. His career has been anything but average, with high-profile clients from evangelists to athletes, like the former Oilers quarterback charged with domestic abuse, even though his wife took his side.
Great guy who recognized that no matter what we did, that people were always going to believe he do it. He actually was not guilty, didn't do it what people thought.
One of his most publicized clients was Roger Clemens, charged with using steroids.
One of the most misunderstood people in sports, a super person, and somebody that I think has gotten an incredibly raw deal. Didn't do it, and had the guts to refuse to say he did just to get out of it.
His most infamous case was against late Playboy model Anna Nicole Smith, who sued to get half the billion-dollar estate of her 89-year-old husband.
I would never guess that would have grabbed people's attention the way it did.
And one exchange in particular.
Have you been taking new acting lessons?
Screw you, Rusty.
I still sometimes will be on an airplane, and some little blue-haired lady in the back will yell, "Screw you, Rusty," as I'm putting my bag up.
And I assume you take it as a badge of honor.
No, absolutely. I mean, look, it happened.
Hardin doesn't take every case.
Well, I stay away from delivery of drug cases. I stay away from rape cases.
And Hardin stays away from people he doesn't like.
Well, life is too short to represent jerks. Jerks have a right to a lawyer like everybody else, but they don't have a right to us.
Still, he warns being famous can be a real trial during a trial.
They get some breaks being kept out of the system, but then once they're in the system, they're treated more harshly, quite frankly, because nobody wants to look like they're doing a favor for a famous person.
So what does it cost to hire the man who wins unwinnable cases?
It's much more than a boy from Monroe, North Carolina is comfortable saying out loud.
Melanie Lawson, 13 Eyewitness News.
Now, Chief Media